What's up? This is Marley Pimp, aka MTP, and I'm checking in with my video Wayne on Rare Reports. Y'all holla back.
The speculation was put to bed about him possibly going to Gucci Mane, Boosie, and these other, T.I. and these other labels. You witnessed it that Birdman cuffed him up and got him back on board. What was your feeling about that?
I wasn't surprised by it, but we'll see how that work out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, they do got history. No matter what was publicized about what they went through, at the end of the day, they got real love for each other outside of music. You follow what I'm saying? They've been in each other's life since he was like 12 or 13 years old, so they got real love for each other. You follow what I'm saying? So it wasn't a surprise, but as far as on the business, we just got to sit back and see how it work out. It seems genuine, though. We'll see how it work out.
The reason I left King's Money, dog, is because the funds wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I help you bake this cake, and when it's time to cut the cake, you don't even want to give me a slice?
Before he left, Birdman owed him money, right? From his previous Cash Money situation.
That I can't speak on because I don't know what that situation was. They ended up having to settle me out of court, and they got all that fixed. So what was owed or what, I can't really speak on that.
Okay, got it.
You follow what I'm saying? 'Cause that part I don't know. You did.
And the only reason I asked is I saw a clip. I saw somebody made a video about BG had to go back to Cash Money. He couldn't leave, and that's the reason why he went back.
I wasn't. Nah, bro, that ain't true. He didn't go back because he had to go back or because he couldn't leave. Whatever. If he went back, that was something he did. He decided as a man, not because he had to. That's something he wanted to do, not because he had to. So that's false right there, bro. You follow what I'm saying? But obviously, I will say this for the record: whatever issues they had, it's obviously swept under the rug, and it's positive now. So people need to focus on that.
Let's talk about this, bro. Because I know he haven't been reaching out to everybody. But who are some of the people that you know that he have already reached out to? Whether you saw it online or just know.
He's talking to Maino. Shout out to Maino too, man. I was in him and Maino's video called Gangster. Maino came to New Orleans and we showed Maino much love. Shout out to Maino from out of New York. He's talked to Maino. He's talked to Bun B. He's talked to Trader Truth out of Houston. He's talked to Whack 100 in the Game, 2 Chainz. He's talked to Boosie. That's what I know about for sure. Him and Boosie talking right there, I was happy to see that. I knew that was going to happen right there because Boosie's been campaigning for BG since BG's been in there. So I was happy to see him talk with Boosie. People might not know this, but Maino and BG got a real close relationship. People might not know that or assume that because Maino is from way up north and BG is from down south. But Maino and BG have a real close relationship. I know that person right there. I was around both of them guys. So
yeah, now that's very interesting, bro. How did that come about?
I don't know how it came about, but I tell you this: Maino have a genuine love for BG, and it's vice versa. You follow what I'm saying? Him and BG got a song together called Gangster.
Oh, I'm a baby gangster. You name it, I done it. You heard the hook, nigga. I'm the definition of it.
Maino came to New Orleans to shoot that video in New Orleans. I was in that video, and that was like a 3 or 4 or 5 hour video shoot. You follow what I'm saying? And we was right in the middle of the hood, uptown in the 13th Ward. BG showed Maino the most love, and Maino was so receptive to that. So they had a real relationship. And they had a relationship before that. That was just my first time being around both of them. You follow what I'm saying? So to see both of them connect like that, man, it was genuine love. So I was real happy to see him talk with Maino because I know they got a love for each other. And a lot of people don't know that unless you in the circle.
Was the conversation with BG and Boosie online?
Yeah, they was talking about music and all of this. And then, let me say this, back in the day, the last time me and BG was talking was like maybe 4 years ago through core links, and people who deal people in the feds know what core links is. And one of the things he was telling me was that Boosie was looking out for him, and him and Boosie was going to do an album together when they came home. You follow what I'm saying? So,
he had 14 Fed time. I think you do like 12 and a half on Fed time. BG a soldier, bro. BG different, bro. Me and him stand on the same shit, bro. Like.
And then publicly, I'm seeing Boosie campaigning for him. And I'm seeing Boosie go live sometime when BG sending letters, sending pictures and stuff like that. So him and Boosie, they locked in too. You know what I'm saying? They locked in. So.
Say, bro, what would you say his relationship with the other hot boys are like right now?
You know, with that, I'm on the outside looking in. You hear what I'm saying? But you talking Wayne, Juvenile, and Turk. You dig what I'm saying? No matter how big each one of them are solo or separate, together they are the hot boys. And together they bring something that neither one of them can bring solo. Obviously, Birdman understands that. That's why they want to do the Hot Boy reunion tour, because people want to see that. Of course, we want to see BG solo. You've been seeing Wayne solo already. You've been seeing Turk solo already. You've been seeing Juvenile solo already. BG been gone. So BG come out and do his solo shit, but you put all four of them together, man, you can't win. You can't lose right there.
He hot online with Birdman. Everything is Cash Money Hot Boys reunion tour, right?
Right.
What happens to Choppa City Records?
Choppa City is always gonna be his label at heart. You feel me? That's what he branched off and started on his own. So and in my opinion, you know, Cash Money is gonna be the machine. You know, he started with Cash Money, so you can never erase that history right there with him and Birdman. You can never erase that history. And then when he branched on his own, it was Choppa City. That was his thing. Now with him going back to Cash Money, it's like he going back to where he started, but at the end of the day, Choppa City is still gonna always be his imprint. And at the end of the day, BG is not a young artist. He's not 20 years old. He's older in the game. So, you know, you can expect him to eventually fall back and start putting his own artists out. And I think that's where the Choppa City imprint comes in right there. Now, him being an artist, doing this hot boy thing, or doing, if he decides to release a few albums or whatever, that may be under Cash Money right there. When he falls back on some boss status and put his own artists out, I think that'll be Choppa City right there.
BG's release and all this hype around BG and the Hot Boys actually does something for New Orleans. What do you think that does for the city?
It put the spotlight back on the city. I'm glad you asked that. It put the spotlight back on the city. New Orleans is a diamond in the dirt on by itself, because you have a lot of people who came out of New Orleans. You got the Cash Money, No Limit shit or whatever, but then outside that you have a bunch of artists in New Orleans that are famous regionally and then are famous indirectly nationwide. So New Orleans has its own thing going on, and I love that city right there. So the fact that he's coming home right there, him being as big as he is, and then Cash Money being as big as it is, but then at the end of the day, where these dudes from? They're from New Orleans. So that brings attention back to New Orleans. So with that being said, any New Orleans artists who are up and coming, man, get on your shit, because you can damn near ride the wave of, you got famous people from your city who will bring the attention back to your city. Get on your shit so you can get heard on the strength of that. So, and I'm a Tennessee who got ties to New Orleans. But if I was in New Orleans, man, it's up right now. It's up. And then keep this in mind. You know, Juvenile do Juvie Tuesdays every Tuesday. Last week, he turned Juvie Tuesdays into Doogie Tuesdays. Doogie is BG's nickname for those who don't know. He turned Juvie Tuesdays into Doogie Tuesdays, and they played all BG music all night. He did it on the day that he came home. You follow what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? As a salute to BG. So, man, New Orleans is on fire right now. So that means the city goes up, the economy goes up, the money goes up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, New Orleans is on fire right now.
What's up, man? Look, this little BG again. You heard me? AKA Chizzle. You know what I'm saying? Then my dog P Time Mo. You heard me? One of New Orleans finest. You know what I'm saying? And we holding it down. You heard me? Life after Cash Money, Super Sunday, in a pub, doing it big. You heard me? Hold it down for me, Mo.
What's up, nigga? This P Time Mo, you understand? AKA P Tizzle. Like my dog P Chizzle. When he come with P Chizzle, I come with P Tizzle, you understand? 13-17, man. Shit been right like cut off stock.
Yeah, trying to get waves. You heard me?
Shit, y'all better love my like y'all supposed to, though. You heard me?
This that Life after Cash Money documentary.
Just shout him out, say PG. This is how it is in New Orleans. Run it.
All right. They f***ed my you understand? He doing it big now. They talking about him, you heard me? Life after Cash Money, BG representing, you heard me?